Hey, what's up, guys? So I just hopped off of a call and I wanted to share the experience that this person I was coaching just had. So they said, how can I hand off a project when a client is actually hiring me to do the work? And it was pretty interesting to me to hear that because I could relate to that. When I was first starting out, when I would do a project, like I would joke, like I do everything here. I sell, I do the projects, I do the books. And by the way, you see these floors, you see how clean they are? Yeah, I'm the guy who sweeps those too, right? And so in my agency, it was built all around my abilities, my skills. So I thought for a while, I'm like, well, they're hiring me not just because they want the job done, but they're hiring me. They're hiring my skills, my background. So can I really like hand this off to someone else? Can I really give it to anybody else? At the time, I didn't have anybody to give the projects to. So I was like, well, I didn't worry about that. But then as I started to get some help and grow a little bit, like that was my fear. Like, can I give this to somebody else and that be okay? I think that was an objection to fear I had in my head. I assumed that they were actually hiring me. Like, Mike, you're a really good designer. Like, we want your design. You're the artist, right? But at the end of the day, that's not what they actually wanted at all. They wanted the results of what my work could do. Whether it was me doing it or somebody else didn't matter. What I figured out was that in order to actually hand off a project, because like, how do I bottle up my ability to like design? Like, how do I bottle up my ability to make decisions about like building websites or the way I might put together a marketing strategy for a client? Like that was in my mind really hard to like distill down and be able to even teach someone else. So even if I wanted to hand it off to somebody else, being able to do that was a whole different story. So I had to figure out how to simplify things and really create a routine, systematic way of delivering all my services. And in some cases that meant simplifying things. Like rather than taking on projects that really did require my own like unique brain and perspective on things, like I had to ultimately trade that for things that I could take on but hand off to someone else. And that was the difference, right? So I just want to like come here to share with you that if you're in a position where you feel like the client is hiring you because of your skill specifically, and you can't hand that off, just take that as a clue that what you're selling is probably too complex. And I guess there's no soft way or polite way to say this, but like you ain't that good. Like I'm sure you're great, but like they're not hiring you because of how good you are. They're hiring you for your ability to get the job done. And if you can get the job done in a way that doesn't necessarily have to take your own time, then that's the mix, right? Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in your business forever. You will be stuck and chained to your agency forever. And maybe right now that's cool because you're just happy to have clients. But at some point, you will not want that anymore. And you need to be planting the seeds right now, today, to be on the path to have a business that can run without you. Otherwise, you're going to be that guy who who you die inside the business and they just like close the doors and just there you go, you're gone, right? Like, don't be that guy. And so anyways, just want to come here and share that with you. I got some resources in the comments for you if you're interested in some more details around my thoughts on this, some more trainings and clips and stuff. So anyways, hope that was helpful. Love to know what you think.